What's going on, you guys? Hope everybody is doing well. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy as you step into the dojo. Please take off your shoes as you step before you step onto the mats. We got some shit to talk about. Salute to WJ Luckett for the comment of the day already. Yeah, let's see. What did WJ Luckett had to say? He says Ugas retired Pacquiao, and now he's defending Spence from the backlash of Ducking Bud. He's really the one doing the heavy lifting. Facts, bro. Yes, salute to everybody in the building early. Yes. They are mad at your boy Bushido. Ooh, wee. But I tell him, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. All he had to do was fight Terrence Crawford. Now you got Yordenis Ugas coming out here on behalf of Spence Jr. Oh man, we gonna wait till small people get in the building before we really start to cook on this. Of course, the bigger platforms are trying their best to change the narrative, but over here on this Red Pill Boxing Talk, we go tell you the truth over here. And sometimes we may not like it. Right? And also salute to WJ Luckett. He showed me a video real quick before we get started. I think something to where I think it was from Blue Blood too. So I already knew it was about 90 to 95% chance it was gonna be capped. But he said something about Errol Spence says that Terrence Crawford turns down the mandatory offer or some shit like that. I'm like, okay. Where are these guys getting this information? But yeah. A lot of people now, hope you guys can hear me good. A lot of people now think that Ugas oh man, he shouldn't have came out and did that. Hold up, let me put it on the screen. He shouldn't have came out and said anything. Yordenis Ugas comes out and says, this was yesterday evening. He says, hey man, stop attacking Spence because he's not fighting whoever you want. He is a champ and he's fighting another champ from his company. Crawford was with Top Rank. Now he's a free agent and available. I have faith that in 2022, the 147-pound will have an undisputed Spence Ugas. I'm sure he meant undisputed, but yeah. Ugas comes out and defends Errol Spence. I mean, everybody protecting Spence except for him protecting himself from Terrence Crawford. Really, this is a boxing fans that's just pretty much upset that we're not really getting what we want to see. And now Yordenis Ugas takes it upon himself to come out and defend Errol Spence Jr. Now a lot of people think, well, if this fight looks a certain way, Ugas is on the take. Ridiculous, right? Ugas does need to just shut up. And I like Ugas. And I hope he whoops Spence's ass. But yeah. That's the backlash, you guys. That's the backlash of Errol Spence, not fighting Terrence Crawford, not giving the people what they want. This is the results of that. This is the backlash. Hit that like button for your boy as you come on into the building. Look at that. See, our boxing says Ugas sounds like he's ready to lay down. A lot of people think this dude is now going to be trying to lay down. Now, initially when I saw it, I laughed. I'm like, what the hell? Now this dude coming out and protecting this dude. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta get in and you gotta get. Well, it is what it is. Now he's already fighting Ugas. And that's just what it is. Now his fans are pretty upset because guys like your boy and others are, I should say, just making it really uncomfortable for him. Making it really uncomfortable for Errol Spence fans. Wait, what's this? wait. I see something on Twitter. It says, Ugas says, #, thanks to the WBA for doing the right thing. It is an award for my dedication for being a brave man in and out of the ring. I will be fighting one of the best pound for pound. I'm a warrior. First Cuban fighting 3 belts one night. Thanks for all the fans who asked for this fight. And then El Monte Stanionis got it right there. Says you're welcome. So yeah, I don't know who really asked for this fight, right? I'm not sure who necessarily asked for this fight, but we gonna wait till some more people get up in here, man. Hold up, because I'm looking at something real quick. Yeah, this is all everybody been talking about. This whole welterweight scene, this whole welterweight situation. Yordenis Ugas holds the key to undisputed. He likely probably will beat Errol Spence Jr. Salute to Damone Dames. I see you in the building. King KO, what's going on? Wild Free, what's good? IMO, what's going on? Yeah, he likely go Ugas. I wouldn't be surprised if Yordenis Ugas whoops on Errol Spence Jr. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Ugas got a good jab. He throws a lot of punches. He's tough. He's got some size to him. Errol Spence probably gonna get his ass kicked. Nobody hating Floyd. What's going on? What's going on, Floyd? I see you up in here. He said, stop hating on the big fish. Hey, man, the fans are upset. You know, the fans are upset because they're not getting what they want. Let me see if I can pull up Twitter. The fans are upset. They're coming for Spence, and it got so bad that Ugas had to step in and say, hey, man, stop attacking Spence. That's not cool, bro. You know, Ugas had to step in and pull out one of those and shit on behalf of Spence, man. It's not looking good, man. It just don't look good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all spent too much time talking about splits and shit. And, you know, now we got to deal with this Ugas shit. And if Ugas comes out to win, right? If he actually comes out to win and fights Errol Spence like he did against Manny Pacquiao, he probably go whoop dude's ass, man. He probably go beat up on Spence, man. Then y'all go be good. Yeah, then y'all go disappear and shit. Then I'm gonna be like, don't be mad at me, because I told you. And now they trying to push off Yordenis on Crawford. You see a lot of guys pushing off Yordenis on Terrence Crawford. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, you see a lot of guys pushing off Ennis. And why the hell did that go out? Hold on real quick. There we go. Yeah, they're pushing off Jerron Ennis on Bud now. Like they like to play matchmaker. They like to play negotiator. They like to play manager. You know what I'm saying? For Terrence Crawford and only Terrence Crawford. Now, Yordenis Ugas was able to get this fight with no public bashings, no belittlement, no numbers in the public, no none of that. He was able to get this fight easy breezy. And it's not even a fight that fans was asking for, but we was able to get it with no problems. So I mean, he gonna have to deal with this backlash that he's gonna be getting for the next 2.5 months. There's gonna be a lot of backlash. There's gonna be a lot of fans coming out talking about they not gonna buy the pay-per-view. That's just gonna be what it is. And of course, the guy's gonna be trying to really spin a narrative, things of that nature. But over here, we know the truth. We know the truth. Dude likely has no intentions on fighting Terrence Bud Crawford at all. He likely has and had no intentions on fighting Crawford at all. I mean, really, it's a stall out process, man. I don't really want to have to keep beating on that horse. We already know what that is. It's a stall out process. Yordenis Ugas don't like the backlash. Honestly, I never seen Ugas really come at fans like that, and I've seen Ugas take a lot of criticism, even going into the Pacquiao fight. A lot of people was coming on his shit, talking about he didn't stand a chance and all that, and he was just kind of taking it in stride. But for this, he came out like, "Hey, man, stop doing this." Like, oh my God, bro, it's not looking good, man. Everybody coming out defending Spence stuff for himself. His fans is on the front lines taking all the heat. Now Ugas about to take some heat because he came out and said some shit. Now fans gonna be thinking Ugas was on the tape. Yeah. Now they gonna be thinking Ugas was on the tape. This is gonna be real interesting going into this fight. The actual fight itself is gonna be interesting too. But I think that Errol Spence, if he was gonna take a risk, because I think Ugas is a risk, despite how many may feel about Ugas' style, I think that's a tough fight for Spence coming back. Considering Ugas' momentum, his activity, and things like that. I think that's a high risk, low reward type of fight. You would have been better off. Crawford got a belt. You would have been better off going a high risk, high reward fight. He would have been better off going for Crawford. Now, if Ugas busts his ass, or if it's even a close fight or controversial, then it's gonna be like, come on, man, this dude. But hey, he'll rather lose to Ugas than Crawford. He'll rather pay step aside money for somebody else to fight Ugas than to fight Crawford. Those are the facts. They can try to spin it however they want to spin it, but this dude paid, or somebody over there, right, paid Stanionis and the WBA money to step aside because Ugas was in a jam. So instead of fighting Crawford, using those resources and that effort into making a fight that the people actually want to see you in, you go do something else what you want to do. So you go have to deal with the fucking backlash. And that's just the reality. And they get mad at your boy from laying it down like that. This is the backlash of him not giving the fans what they want after 3.5, 4 years. Even Errol Spence can get it too. And they gave him the ceasefire and the safety was on for him longer than any other fighter. You know what I'm saying? But now it's off. You know what I'm saying? Now it's off. Hold up. Yeah, now the safety's off. And now they get mad when you say something. Like they come at you say, oh, well, you can't say that about Errol Spence. He's Lord Thou Savior. That's the vibe I'm getting from these dudes. It's a cult-like following. We just want to see a fight. We just want to see a fight. But now he about to go up in there with Ugas and probably get his ass kicked. So leading up into this fight with Ugas, I'm going to make it really uncomfortable for him. That's right. I'm going to make it really uncomfortable for him. Since they want to be trolling and doing all this bullshit and being happy that, you know, the fights that people really want to see ain't happening and shit and all this little coward shit they condone in. Yeah, I'm gonna make it really uncomfortable for them. They go hate Bushido. Y'all go hate me. Yeah. You just go have to be mad. How many weight cutting camps he got left? Y'all busy looking at pockets. How many weight cutting camps he got left in him? Hit that like button for your boy too. Hit that like button, man. Yeah, how many weight cut camps he got? That's why I said Ugas go whoop on dude. Ugas go lump Spence up, man. Hell, he didn't even look that great before the accident fighting Sean Porter. And now he about to fight Ugas. I mean, but watch the pay-per-view numbers. Going to mysteriously be at 350,000. Watch. His numbers are going to be mysteriously at 350,000. But we know damn well nobody's going to be buying that fight like that, bro. A lot of boxing fans are pretty pissed off. They're a lot more upset than I thought. Me, like I said, I think it's a good fight. It's not what I want to see at this time. But hey, I'll let the boxing world do the work. Don't get mad at me. These dudes mad at me. But see, they don't like. See, it's cool for them to come on here and Bob Arum and Master Bob and do all this shit. It's cool for them to do all that. But when you come on here and drop some real boxing shit to them, like, hey, this dude didn't even make it through his last camp. Oh, they get so butthurt. Oh my God, they get so butthurt. Like, why you mad? This is the truth. He didn't even get through his last camp. So how you gonna beat a Ugas? Ugas is doing all the heavy lifting. Salute to WJ Luckett. Ugas, if anybody, is doing all the heavy lifting. Oh yeah. If anybody's doing any heavy lifting, it's Yordenis Ugas. He's the most active fighter on that roster. He's been busy. Ugas fought his way to get back into this position. He wasn't sitting around on the sidelines. Fought 3 times in 2017. I mean, he's the most active guy over there, period. Since he's been the most active. He got some nice size to him. He go beat the shit out of Errol Spence, man. It's gonna be a crazy, shocking upset. It's gonna either be an upset or it's gonna be it's gonna be a controversial fucking fight. It's gonna be some type of controversy. Unless Ugas just runs Spence out the ring or some shit. Me personally, a smarter business move would have been just taking a risk against Crawford. But it seemed like they got something personal against Crawford, period. Salute to... Let's see, I got a super chat. Hold on, you guys. Salute to New World Quarter for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Hit that like button. We got 54 people in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah. A lot of people talking about streaming this fight, this Ugas fight, and all that, man. People are really upset, and it's going to only intensify as the weeks go by. It's going to only intensify. Hey, but he said y'all focus on his eye, typical butt section. Man, what are you talking about, Detroit Raised Me? What are you talking about? Ugas go probably whoop on him. Ugas go whoop on dude, man. Hold up. Let me show y'all something. Go whoop on dude, man. Because to be in the A side and having the big fish and the money splits and all that don't mean you go win every fight, dude. Let me show you something. Let me show you the difference in something. But see, y'all don't want to look at that because it's taboo. We can't do this to thou, Lord Savior. L. Spence Jr. Fucking assholes. Thou Lord Savior, L. Spence. He can walk on water, turn rice into gold. He can heal the blind. He sings songs of cold. Like, man, come on, man. This dude didn't even make it through his last camp against fucking Manny Pacquiao clone or whatever the fuck happened back there. What happened? What happened? Salute to Boxing Gems. I see you in the building. Y'all go subscribe to Boxing Jams, man. He had a good breakdown. He was about to get ready to do, and then boom, the fight just disintegrated. And now, it's looking like we may never get a Crawford Spence fight at all. So hold your breakdowns and your strategies and all that. You might as well hold it because we may not see it at all. It may be a waste of time. Because Ugas might play spoiler in this series. Errol Spence just injected. Why would you do that? That to me, that's I don't. If you was gonna take a risk, because I still think Ugas is a risk and it's an unnecessary risk. He got a belt, but the motherfucker's tough. And if he actually comes to win, boom, that's it. It's a wrap. Let me show y'all something. Yeah, but this dude gonna have a hard time making this weight and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ugas seems to be able to really fight really hard, make the weight pretty good. That's young Spence, right? Pre-fight, I forgot what fight that was. And then this is the Pacquiao fight. They got real mad at this. Oh man, they started attacking my channel. It didn't have nothing to do with my channel or nothing, but they started attacking my channel. They really started coming for your boy when I did this. Let me see. They start coming for me. I'm like, motherfucker, you should be concerned. Ugas gonna beat this dude ass now. He should just fought Crawford and took the risk with that. That's why I said this shit is over with. I'm putting my money on Ugas too. That's what I'm gonna do. Where the hell is it at, man? What the hell? Wait, I ain't got it right now. Hold up. But yeah. I'm gonna get it real quick. Yeah, this dude, yeah, Ugas is an unnecessary risk, man. I think it's an unnecessary risk. Spence already getting lumped up in fights. They want to talk about Bud be getting lumped up and shit, but Spence be getting lumped the fuck up. That's what I said, man. These dudes don't keep it all the way funky, man. They act like dude is invincible, like he's unbeatable. Ugas is still a tough fight. Coming back, you was just better off fighting Crawford. At least he has the built up name, and Ugas never fought on pay-per-view or did nothing. Well, he fought on pay-per-view because Pacquiao knows Pacquiao's lowest numbers. But guess what? They're not gonna talk about that. They're not gonna talk about Ugas pay-per-view numbers being low as Pacquiao with Pacquiao. They're not gonna talk about none of that. They're not gonna talk about what fans he bring in and his ticket sales, and they're not gonna talk about none of that with him. 60-40, 70-30s. It's not gonna be none of that. And boxing fans are waking up. Boxing fans tired of the fucking bullshit, and that's just what it is. And I'm just sitting here like I told you so. So don't get mad at me. Should have just did this thing with Crawford this year in 2022. This shit ain't about to happen. Crawford Ugas 2022 or 2023. That's what the next scenario is gonna be. Watch. This dude out here taking unnecessary fights with Ugas. And guess what? His fans ain't gonna be like, nah, that's a bad fight for no reason. You know, they ain't gonna say nothing. They think Ugas easy work. So if he's easy work, then why Spence still taking the easy road? If he doing his heavy lifting, shit's just not adding up, man. What heavy lifting? Hold on, let me get this. What I was gonna get, man, because this shit was supposed to have been on here already. Yep, this is what y'all want. Y'all wanted Spence Ugas, y'all wanted Spence everybody else but Crawford. So now you're gonna have to deal with the heat from boxing fans. attacking your boy now, like they attacked AJ at one point, like they attacked Wilder, like they attacked these other guys, right? So Spence gonna be getting some of that heat, like Crawford was getting heat for business shit. Do it all in his business, like some women, it's all in his business. And like I said before, man, nobody knows nothing about boxing. You know why? Because boxing ain't really structured. Because nobody really knows shit about boxing. You only know what you know. You only know what you know. Because there's some people in the gym right now that's training their ass off in your local gym that don't know half the shit that we know that was going on in boxing. They just know how to fight. You only know what you know. You can never predict what's gonna happen week after the next in boxing. You think you may got it. Sometimes you may get it. Other times you're like, oh shit, I didn't see that one coming. It's like the Wild West in boxing, man. You just don't know what's gonna happen. So in my opinion, nobody knows shit about boxing. Nobody. Not the people in the suits, not the fighters, not the fans, not the media. Nobody. You only know what you know. Yeah, but this dude will have a hard time in this Ugas fight, you guys. I believe, in my opinion. And there's no hate shit or no shit. It's just some real shit. I think he's gonna have a hard time with Ugas in this fight. Ugas is no pushover. He's tough. He's a bigger welterweight. He got a nice size to him. Good jab. Consistent. He's willing to take one and give one. All types of shit. I think this is a necessary risk. He's gonna come to fight hard. He's the first 3-belt Cuban champion. He's gonna be fighting for a lot. You know, the Cuban guys are pretty prideful dudes. So if this him protecting Spence shit don't get spun into a crazy narrative that Ugas is gonna lay down, Yordenis Ugas could very well go out there and beat the shit out of Errol Spence Jr. Yep. All right, this is the Spence from the Pacquiao fight, right? Looks terrible. And this is young Spence. I forgot what fight this was going into the fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me move this out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like he's as he's getting older now, he's gonna have a harder and harder. He's gonna start looking crazier and crazier as he at these weigh-ins and leading up to these fights. You know what I'm saying? And for people say, oh well, he just got older. Well, I'll show you a picture of him not necessarily deep into camp. See, they don't talk about this stuff. They like to talk about pockets and just hype and bullshit. They don't even want to talk about the fight at all. They don't even want to talk about the possibility of Spence actually going up in there and fucking losing. Because he's been lucky he was up in there with a flat Danny Garcia. A flat Mikey Garcia. Guys that were just flat-footed and just flat. That's what he was doing. Ugas is not necessarily the fleet-footed guy either, but shit, he can move better than them. Shit. And his fans gonna be mad when he up in there and it's the 7th, 8th round and Yordenis Ugas winning the fight. They're gonna be mad as a motherfucker. They're gonna be real mad. And I'm gonna be sitting back like I told you so. It's a bittersweet moment. I told you. Yeah, they said this bitch when he was older. Yeah, this bitch when he's older too. But when he was in camp going into the Pacquiao fight, this is how he was looking. And they pulled him up out of there. He wasn't doing good in camp. I think Ugas is an unnecessary risk. If you go come back and fight a champion, it should have been Terrence Crawford. But his dumbass fans ain't gonna keep it funky with you. That's a significant difference. And he was looking like that weeks going into that fight with Pacquiao. Totally fucking drained out. Brain about to pop out his skull and shit. But y'all think he gonna go up in there and man down some fucking body? Gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Ugas, see, this is easy work for him. Ugas said, this is my opportunity. I'm about to hop on this dude. This is when he's the most vulnerable. This is my time. Ugas got a lot of momentum right now. He's going to come into this fight with the utmost confidence, believing that he can beat Errol Spence. Errol Spence, do he even got the confidence yet? He ain't even been fighting like that. It's crazy, man. Hit that like button, man. We got only 43 likes with 70-some people in the building. That's right. Ugas retired Pacquiao. And he may end up retiring Spence, dude. While we over here playing, he's going to play spoiler. Spence injected a spoiler into the storyline. Just to stay away from Terrence Crawford, man. Operation protect Spence. Operation stay away from Bud. By any means, we are not letting him get his hands on those belts. By any means. We're going to actually, now it's going to be a mission. Boost Ennis. We're going to send you in on a mission to take care of this Terrence Crawford situation. That's what they're doing now. They already sent Sean Porter. That failed. Now they're going to try to send the young Boots Ennis over there. That's what they're going to do. Now you're going to be seeing guys pushing for Boots and Bud now. You're going to see a lot more of that. You'll see a lot more of that. These dudes put in a lot of energy to find ways for Crawford not to fight Spence. Instead of just saying, Spence, go ahead and fight this dude. I'm almost like, it's annoying and it gets tiresome, but at the same time, that's just what we're dealing with. And now Ugas out here defending Errol Spence. Now Ugas, he said, hey, man, stop attacking Spence, bro, because he's not fighting whoever you want. He is a champ, and he is fighting another champ from his company. Crawford was with Top Rank, and now he's a free agent and available. I have faith in 2022, 147 will have an undisputed. Come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Operation Protect Errol. To the point where his opponent has come out on his behalf to protect him from the backlash from fans. I mean, if you go on this dude's Twitter, they coming for him. If you go on his personal Twitter, his Twitter or whatever, fans are coming for dude. He ain't gonna be able to post shit without people talking about the Crawford fight. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. And he tired of this shit. And he tired of fans and the people talking about Crawford. Ain't he tired of that? Oh, man. But apparently his fans ain't. They glad this thing can persist. They glad this thing's going to keep going. This tit for tat bullshit. Yes. Yes, Crawford don't get to fight nobody in 2022. Yes. That's the energy I got from a lot of these dudes. Yes, they are so happy that Errol Spence gets to fight Ugas. They are so happy. It's not even like they like Ugas. They didn't think Ugas was shit prior to him even doing anything. They didn't even think nothing of Ugas after he beat Pacquiao. But now that Spence is about to fight him, yes! Oh, yes! That's what we're dealing with, people. So don't be mad at me when legions and legions of boxing fans is making memes and trolling the shit out of Errol Spence. Don't be mad at me. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. Hey. WJ Luggett on fire today. He says they paid Ugas to come out and say this, bro. Hey, I won't put it past it, bro. They paid Ugas to come out and smother these flames. Because Spence can't come out. What he gonna say? He already told us that shut up box shit today. I don't even know where that came from. Nobody told him shut up box nothing. We just want you to fight Bud. You that scared of this dude that you make it into the, man, come on, man. This shit's funny. We had to go live this morning. Christmas coming up. This shit's hilarious. What's up, Jay Cooley? I see you in the building, Hayden. What's going on with you? See, look. He says Bud should fight Ennis. See, these guys are matchmakers. They're managers. They're promoters. They're Crawfords. They tell Crawford who he should fight. But see, back when Boots was on Spence's heels, the energy wasn't the same. Oh, no. No, Boots. No. They didn't say Spence should fight Boots at all. But now Terrence Crawford got to fight Boots. Terrence Crawford go have to fight Superman. He go have to fight King Kong. He go have to fight everybody. Sasquatch. These guys are straight out of a fucking comic book. Ain't y'all tired from putting out hurdles? Like I said, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Because this shit's going to get worse as the weeks go by. Yeah, Boots is on Arrow's side of the street. You know, these guys, right? They all over the place. And he said, who has Bud fought? Oh, my God. I cannot wait till Ugas whoops on Spence, dude. So these guys can just disappear. Me personally, I like Ugas, and I hope he gets the job done. Just go ahead and get the job done, dude. Fuck it. Just end this shit, bro. I'm tired of it. I don't even really care to see Crawford Spence no more. He that damn. He's too scared to for me to really want to see it now. He too scared. So we go see Ugas pull it off. Ugas go beat the shit out of Spence, and it's gonna be a massive upset. Then it may be like a rematch situation, even, you know, and there go 2022. That's just what it is. He said, who is Crawford fight? He said, name Bud fights. Hey, y'all, he wants y'all to name Bud fights. So who Bud fought? This dude's new to boxing. He just got into boxing maybe about a year or two ago. He might need some help. So, yeah, go ahead and help him out with Crawford's fights and, you know, who these dudes were and stuff like that if you get a chance. I have no time for it. Hey, you might want to hold that 5K, bro, because the fight may just not happen. You may want to go ahead and put that on Ugas. Crawford Ugas. Yep. Be prepared for a potential Crawford Ugas fight in the future. This Spence shit is the boxing gods just, they're not going to like this. I have a feeling we're going to see an upset. Whenever this fight is made, whatever date is going to be, I have a feeling we're going to see an upset. If it's not going to be an upset, it's going to be some controversy. Spence may get a controversial victory. Ugas arguably beat Sean Porter. Spence about to get his ass beat. He about to get beat up. He's playing catch up with these guys. He's playing catch up physically. His timing, we don't even know if his timing is good. He gonna get beat up. He should just took this risk against Bud, man. But his goofball fans ain't gonna keep it 100 like that, because over here, this is this red pill boxing talk. He probably should have just took the Crawford route. If you was gonna take a necessary risk, you should just fought Crawford for the belt. It's a belt, it's a fight, it's the clout. Everything was on the line with that fight. That's the fight. And even if you lost the first one, you was gonna automatically have a rematch anyway, just so you can know where you at. But now you about to go up in here and lose it all against Ugas. Unless Ugas going up in here on the take, but I doubt it. I don't know. I don't want to believe Ugas is going to go do some shit like that. I don't. I want to believe that Ugas will come out here and win. And I believe if he does come out here to win, he can win. Errol Spence ain't going to have the reach advantage. Errol Spence is the fighter that's used to having most of the advantages in his fights. Most of the advantages. Whether it's height, reach, speed. In the Porter fight, we saw who had the speed advantage, though, right? We see who got the speed advantage, right? Sean Porter had a significant speed advantage. But against Terrence Crawford, now we didn't see such totally different fight. Softball Killer says, I don't care who gives Errol the L. Long as he lose and his fans are forever shut down. Hey, that's damn near where I'm at to this point, bro. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it has come to this. Salute to Loyal to the Game Box for the super chat. I don't know, man. I may open up the chat, man. I mean the line. I don't know. Because we kind of cooking right now. And there's really nothing else to say in a counter argument. Spence chose his fate. And that fate is going to be Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis Ugas is he not only is he protecting Spence and defending Spence, but he may also whoop Spence's ass. He said, I exposed myself as a hater. Oh, because I'm going against but you're not going to say that against the other channels that be hating on Crawford and shit, right? I'm just keeping the same energy. It can't just be totally one-sided. Nah, I'm a hater. See, they can't say nothing else, though. You can't say I ain't telling you the truth. You can't say I'm over here capping. That's right, Deacon 305. We gonna have to keep it funky on here. Errol Spence could have fought Crawford. He could have. But they was hell bent. They was for whatever reason. He's hell bent on fighting Ugas. There could be many reasons. Maybe he wants to have full leverage over Terrence Crawford in negotiations, just a totally strong arm and just to beat him down in negotiations, because that's the only way you can really beat him. To potentially lowball him out of a fight. Also, hoping that he slows down in the process. But see, that little plan probably didn't go as planned because Spence hasn't been as active in order to gain enough experience and shit to kind of catch up with Bud. That's what they was trying to do. Dude wasn't ready for Crawford. And now he still ain't ready. And now they scrambling. That's what happened. It's a bad, and I said this before. But see, this is not popular. This ain't talking about 60-40 and all this bullshit. It's a bad stylistic matchup for Errol Spence. Period. Terrence Crawford is a horrible matchup for that guy. Horrible. And he'll have to be in optimal condition and shape to even deal with Crawford. So he's going to go the Ugas route. Okay. We will see how that works out for you. See, really, if he had just came out and said, you know what, I may have to get some tune-ups just to see where I'm at, fans would be like, okay, cool. But since he's indestructible and he wants to come out and do this and do that, then all right, man, go ahead. Ugas ain't no punk. Them Cuban boys are extremely disciplined fighters. Disciplined as hell. Only time you see them out is when they out with their ladies. Them dudes don't be doing shit. He ain't gonna never fight Bud, Detroit. Raised me. He ain't gonna never fight Bud, bro. It's never gonna happen. Face it. I accepted that. I think Ugas is gonna be the man now. I think it's Ugas time. He's the dark horse of the division, and now the dark horse is coming into the light. That's what's about to happen. This is about to be a tough ass fight for no reason. Ugas is tough as hell. He ain't about to just lay down. He's not a little guy that like he got a really good jab too. He had a good jab. He's consistent. He ain't got crazy power, but he will. He gonna fight your motherfucking ass, and he'll punch with you. Something Spence typically don't like to do. He don't really like to punch with you. He'll rather wait, cover up in the high guard until you done doing what you're doing. Then he, just try to reset. It's really, really textbook. I think it's an unnecessary risk. Spence already didn't look as fast and as explosive as he once did in a Danny fight. He didn't look as explosive. I don't think he's gonna be able to really deal with Ugas. Ugas about to upset this dude. So I'm getting y'all prepared for it now. Just brace yourselves for it. Just get prepared for it now for a potential upset. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked or no shit. And don't be mad at me. Because I'm telling you now that this could possibly be a major upset. Errol Spence is he's having a hard time. This is the young Spence, right? I forgot what fight. Pacquiao Spence. I mean, he didn't even get through the camp. Look at the guy. He looked like a whole different person. Oh, well, come he's older. Well, this is him when he's older too. He looks fine, right? Yeah, but when he's in camp, he ain't looking good, bro. But see, his dumbass fans don't talk about it. They talk about 60-40. Yeah, man down. We may see his ass man down against Yordenis Ugas. Stupid, risky, unnecessary in-house fight for no reason. You should have just gave the world what they wanted. People would have paid $100 to see you fight Terrence Crawford, dude. Stupid. Unless Ugas coming in here to lay down, which I highly doubt, you possibly blew your biggest fucking payday. Ugas is a live dog. He had his bumps, his bruises, his ups and his downs. He's been there. He's done that. And now he's still at the fucking top. You do not underestimate a guy like Yordenis Ugas. You do not. That guy is here for a fucking reason. Stupid, unnecessary risks. Not necessarily a small welterweight. Strong. Not great punching power, but really good jab. And just go. He's gonna beat the shot of your boy. So don't be fucking mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Salute to WJ Luckett. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just looking at some of these comments. Salute to everybody in the building. We got 112 people in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, the backlash from Errol Spence and Yordenis Ugas being made. They was coming for your boy. But I got time today. So now they're going to play matchmaker for Terrence Crawford once again. Terrence Crawford's going to have to fight Boots Ennis and all these other guys. He's going to have to do all this other shit, right? They like to play matchmaker for Bud. Instead of just making the match with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. It's been a lot of energy, effort, and resources just to keep Errol Spence away from Bud. And it's been from the fans all the way up to the guys in the suits. It's insane. I never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. It's absolutely hilarious. See, I would be more jovial, but I just got done working out and shit because I'm kind of tired. But I was cracking up earlier and just some of these fans' reactions and just the backlash. I was having a really good time. I was having a really good time because this is what happens. Errol Spence got a lot longer time than any other fighter would have gotten. Keith Thurman didn't get no time. As soon as they smelt the word duck, oh man, it was over for him. His reputation was shot. It was done. They tried to do it to Bud. Anybody that goes near Spence, they tried to do it to Bud, but Bud got a strong fan base. He got a strong fan base, and you can't really deny a guy like Crawford, who's probably the most consistent fighter in boxing. Consistently dominant. 16 title defenses. Oh, so wait, is it 16 title fights or 16? One of the two. I mean, he's lapping these guys, bro. But they trying to freeze him out and create an illusion that he's not this and that and third. No, he's probably the best fighter out of everybody. And y'all just don't want to get in the ring with him until y'all have full leverage in the politics of boxing in your favor. But Yordenis Ugas could very well go out there and beat Spence ass, man. Yep. So Errol Spence fans gonna be really nervous leading up to that fight, and I'm gonna help them out with that. I'm gonna really increase the nervousness. I'm going to increase the nervousness because y'all should have been pushing for the Crawford fight. This is what y'all wanted, so I'm gonna help y'all push for this fight. I'm gonna help sell this fight, all that. Ugas for the win, all that. You know what I'm saying? They've been trolling for weeks. We got 121 people in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, they've been trolling for weeks. But when you troll back, when you take the safety off, when you remove the ceasefire, they get real mad. They start getting personal. They start attacking you personally, and your channel is trash, and like this had nothing to do with my channel, bro. They get real mad. And I got time today. I don't hate nobody in boxing. If you know your boy Bushido for an extended period of time, I come for everybody that be ducking smoke. Triple G fans, oh man, I battle with the best of them. Yep. And Errol Spence is out here ducking smoke, man. Fighting Ugas for what, bro? What money Ugas bringing to the table? What, you know what I'm saying? Like that, all that shit. All I'm telling you guys, man. All that shit is an illusion, smoke screen. But when you come over here and you take that red pill, you go get the truth over here. All that shit was bullshit. It's really what it is a stalling out process. It's a stalling out process. And really, honestly, they stand true to what they said they was going to do. I got a inbox from Derek James from years ago. And he said, one of my British friends was talking to him. And he said, I reckon there's a lot of roadblocks preventing the Crawford Spence fight. And he said, oh, no roadblocks. And this is what he said. He said, oh, no roadblocks, just other fights to be made. Garcia, Ugas, Thurman, like he started naming the other guys. So yeah, this was like 3 fucking years ago when I saw this. And I knew back then that there was a high probability that this Spence Crawford thing was never gonna happen because they just never showed no real eagerness to make the fight happen. And they never really built it up. They don't want to talk about it. So how you go build something up for 4 or 5 years if you're not even talking about it? So yeah, it's been all cap, bro. You know, your favorite YouTuber ain't gonna keep it funky with you like that though. Errol Spence just ain't, he know what the world wants to see. He know what the people want, but guess what? Shut up, that shut up and box shit is over with. I'm gonna fight who I want to fight, and y'all go just shut up and take it. What did De La Hoya say? Uh, what he say? Jojo and Ryan. Oh, that's a great fight. So be happy with that. Yeah. So Errol Spence said, yeah, I'm fighting Ugas, not Crawford. So be happy with that. That's what Spence said to fans, and so now fans are coming for him. So what you want me to do about it? I told you he should have fought Crawford. Don't be mad at me. Yeah, they real mad at me, especially on Facebook. They real mad. They coming for me. But I told them there's going to be backlash from this. It's so bad that Ugas had to come on here and step in. Like, hey, man, stop attacking Spence because he's not fighting whoever you want. Because he's not fighting whoever you want. Hit that like button. We got 127 people in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. We cooking. We talking about the backlash from Errol Spence's decision to face Yordenis Ugas instead of tennis Bud Crawford. Errol Spence fans are pretty upset, but this is what they want, so that's what you get. That's what you get. Salute to Dirty Red for the super chat. He says, Team Ugas needs to make sure all of EJ's water bottles are clear. Remember Charlo versus Harrison too. Yeah, bro. Yep. They didn't want to talk about that. They didn't want to talk about that, though. It was real taboo to talk about that. Only like Goodfella, maybe me. I talked about it. But Goodfella and a few others talked about it, bro. But a lot of people didn't want to touch on that. And Tony Harrison's a brother too, so it's a bunch of bullshit, man. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I peep game in that fight. It did seem like after he drank whatever was in that bottle, he was turned. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Salute again, Dirty Red, for the super chat. Okay, Floyd, if it's about putting asses in seats, what asses in seats do Ugas put in? Crawford put asses in seats, bro. Let's not get the pay-per-view bullshit misconstrued. Crawford put asses in seats. Crawford fights in a big room in Madison Square Garden. Unlike guys like Lomachenko and Teofimo fighting in small theater rooms. Crawford's fighting in the big boy rooms. He puts asses in seats. The pay-per-view is a whole nother animal entirely. None of these guys are pay-per-view stars for real. So what's the excuse, Floyd? Spence could put asses in seats with Crawford. They could put asses in seats fighting each other. In Vegas, Omaha comes out like they Brits. Stop the cap and stop the excuses. This is an excuse. He didn't want to fight Bud. He'd rather lose to Ugas than Bud. Maybe it's PBC's agenda. You see guys coming out with videos saying, why didn't Crawford go talk to PBC? How do you know he didn't? Like, how do you know? You don't know. You don't know. But they act like they know. But like I said before, nobody knows shit about boxing. Not your boy, not nobody. You only know what you know. Because this shit changed like the fucking weather. You just don't know what's going on in boxing. Nobody knows. No, not everybody knows. There's not one guy in the world that knows everything about boxing. is impossible. Boxing is probably one of the most unique sports in the world because of that. You just can't know everything about it. It's constantly changing. You never know. You can't even predict what fights are gonna happen. None of that. You can't predict outcomes of the fights. You can't predict the politics, especially the politics, the business. Boxing one of the most unpredictable sports out there. You only know what you know. And what we know is that Errol Spence Jr. was ducking Terrence Crawford. That's what we know. We know he went one way, he went the other way. He did it twice now. He could have went this way with Crawford back in the day before with the Porter. Now, but Sean Porter got a belt. Why want to go to easy road? He said it again. Ugas got a belt. Why want to go to easy road? He said it again. So don't get mad at me. Tribe says, I hope Ugas not being set up. Hey, Drizzy KO, right, bro. Salute. He says, how you doing the heavy lifting if you're one of the most inactive boxers? Bro, come on, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's an illusion, bro. We know who doing some lifting. Ugas doing the heavy lifting. Salute to WJ Luckett. Ugas the one that hopped in there in Pacquiao. Short notice. Ugas the one that's protecting Spence from the backlash. Ugas the one that's about to fight Spence. Ugas the one is the most active PBC welterweight. He's doing the heavy lifting. Yordenis Ugas is the real one that's doing the heavy lifting. The humble warrior Ugas. We got to get him a cape and everything. He protecting fighters and shit. All around nice guy. Hey, man, stop attacking Spence. And I'm not making fun of Ugas, but it's funny. Hey, man, stop attacking Spence. Hey, man. Spence probably didn't like that either, though. Spence probably said, come on, man, why you doing that? He know Ugas is a nice guy. He probably really don't know no better. But Errol Spence himself probably like, oh, my God, why you coming out here? Now dude's going to be really talking, Ugas just did nothing but put more fuel to the flames with this one. He thought he was being, he probably don't know no better. But, yeah, he thought he was doing what he was supposed to do. But in reality, this wasn't what Spence probably wanted him to do. Errol Spence did not want Ugas to come out here. Now, some people say Ugas got paid to come out and say this. There's going to be a lot of different things. But what your boy Bushido thing is that Errol Spence didn't want him doing nothing like this at all because now it's looking like he's protecting Spence too. Yeah, Crawford be selling out, bro. Don't believe the lies about this dude. Not like he's fights in the big boy room. You know what I'm saying? He sells out and shit like that. All that shit's like a lie, bro. Just to like keep him away from the fight. But what is Ugas? What house he's packing? Who came to see him fight Sean Porter? Nobody. Like, come on, bro. A bunch of people dressed up as seats. Are you fucking kidding me? It's been all excuses. It's all an illusion. It's all a game. As these weeks go by, yep, expect the backlash to intensify. I didn't say Spence didn't put butts in seats. Spence and Buzz put butts in seats. That's not a problem at all. Selling tickets and putting asses in seats is not a problem. But there's this mysterious narrative that Crawford should have took the 70-30 and 60-40. That's something that the fans still like to use. But in reality, Spence himself ain't really said nothing about no 60-40. He just said maybe and, shit like that. So his fans is really doing him a disservice. His fans is doing him a disservice. But I think he should just went with the Crawford fight. I think Ugas is a high risk, low reward type of fight. Even though he'll have the third belt if he beats Ugas, That fight could take a lot out of him. That's a fight. That's one of those fights that's gonna take a lot out of him. And so just, I don't think it's a guy. I don't think if you was gonna fight somebody like that, you just fought Crawford. Ugas got momentum. You know what I'm saying? He's consistent. He's always in shape. He's tough. Good speed. He comes to fucking fight. He definitely comes to fight. Yordenis Ugas comes to fight. How's Errol Spence timing? Right? But he still got that dog in him to go hard like he will against Yordenis Ugas. He's going to have to go hard against Ugas. It's an unnecessary tough fight for no reason. Ugas would have been there. He should have fought Crawford in 2022, and then the winner deals with Ugas in 2023 for the fight, all the marbles. If Ugas was going to get through the gauntlet. But nah, he went, go ahead, fight Ugas now. If Ugas comes to win and play spoiler, well, hey, that's what you get. That's what you get. It's a good fight. I'm not saying it's a bad fight at all. I think it's a risky fight, unnecessary risk right now. When you could have just went right for Crawford. For all the marbles. People would have paid $100 for that fight. Because boxing fans, the smoke is bursting through the seams right now for that fight. And then you just let everybody's buzz go down with this announcement here. And so boxing fans are coming for you. So don't get mad at me. Do not get mad at me, B-Dog. It's not the fight that myself and many others want to see. You didn't even want to see this shit. You didn't want to see Spence and Ugas. That's not the fight that the world been talking about for 3 or 4 years, bro. You don't want to see Spence and Ugas. But you care. You don't care long Spence is happy fighting whoever he wants to fight. And if it's not Crawford, well, so be it. Hit that like button. We got 135 people in here. We got 88 likes. Hit that like button for your boy. You mean he gave your boy the opportunity to go dispute a second time? I mean, he was good. That opportunity was going to be there anyway. The opportunity was going to be there anyway. This is a stall out process. It's a risk. It's a necessary risk. Ugas going to take a lot out of this fucking dude and potentially whoop his ass too. Unless he goes up in there on a take, man, this could be a fucking unnecessary risk. He already wasn't looking good against Danny. I thought he looked all right, but a lot of people didn't think he looked good against Danny. So do not be mad at me, B-Dog. Because as the weeks go by, the backlash is going to intensify. Salute to D-Lo404 Boxing for the super chat. You guys go subscribe to D-Lo404 Boxing. That's right. 140 people in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. We're talking about the backlash that Errol Spence is dealing with. And Yordenis Ugas comes out and has some things to say about it, of course. Boxing fans is laughing. But this is what happens. You spend so much time protecting fighters. This is what happens. Oh, man, you know Spence didn't like this. This made Spence look real bad right here. Like you protecting Spence. And now some people believe Ugas may be on the take now. Just from him coming out. You know, Ugas shouldn't have came out. He don't know no damn better. Somebody need to come out and take his fucking social media from him. He ain't know no better. Or it could be a situation where they be up in there. It's like a little sparring session, bro. They might be too fucking cool. They might be too cool. Let's not forget about that too. They might be too cool. Right? They might be a little too cool. Where they not where where the Ugas we seen fighting hard like he was against Pacquiao, we ain't gonna see that no more. His punches gonna be pity patting, tapping, pulling his punches and shit. That's, watch for it. Watch for all this stuff. But I believe Ugas gonna go for it though. This is a rarity for Cuban fighters and Cuban boxers. He be making history, man. So I don't want to believe that, but that's what fans are going to be believing, that Ugas is going to potentially try to go up in there and give it to Spence and shit. Yep. Errol Spence fans mad as hell, man. Y'all thought Crawford fans was mad. Now y'all the ones that's going to be mad, because y'all going to be seeing a lot of backlash from all kinds of boxing fans for the next couple of months. Unless they find a way to change the narrative to make boxing fans believe this is a really great fight. Or if there's some type of guarantee that we're going to see Crawford fight the winner. I think that'll get boxing fans excited about this fight. How about you do that? How about y'all guarantee? How about y'all guarantee? That's it right there. How about y'all guarantee that the winner fights Terrence Bud Crawford in the Ultimate Undisputed Showdown? How about that? That'll make this fight interesting. Right? That'll make this fight interesting. You promised the fans that the winner will be fighting Terrence Crawford next. Forget the sanctioned body. Stanionis will give you some more money. Whatever. We got to get this show on the road. How about you do that? That's how you can increase that's how you smother the flames for this fight. But see, they don't want to listen to me. Nah, I sound crazy and I don't know what I'm talking about. You want fans to get off y'all asses for this fight? You promise the fans, you promise the boxing world that the winner will be fighting Terrence Crawford next. That's how you do that. But see, they don't want to do that because they don't really want to have to deal with Bud unless they really, really got to. That's how you do it. That's how you sell this fight. That's how you sell this fight. You tell everybody we fighting Crawford next. That's how you do it. But see, his dumbass fans ain't gonna come up with nothing like that because they want to keep Spence away because they know he don't really want no smoke. So if Yordenis Ugas wins, good riddance. He may go ahead and unify with Bud. I beat Crawford twice in the amateurs or something like that. I can beat him again as a professional, as a champion with momentum. I had my ups and downs, and I'm still here. And now I'm here as the man today, and I'm challenging Terrence Crawford for undisputed and for pound supremacy because I'm Yordenis Ugas from Cuba. Nobody thought I can do it. Ugas Crawford Ugas 2022-2023. That's what I foresee. That's what I foresee. Ugas got his original trainer back, Ishmael Salinas, and he's been looking pretty solid under that guy. Other than the Abel Ramos fight, where I thought Ugas kind of just he got really flat toward later on in that fight, and Abel Ramos arguably damn near won. But I don't think he gonna come up like that. I think Ugas shows up for the big fights, and he gonna show up for Spence. Go out there and beat him, then go ahead and unify with Bud. I beat you in the amateurs. I'm gonna beat you again as a professional. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be a great alternate storyline to go with for box fans. Just Errol Spence wasted everybody else's time. Seeing two prime black undefeated fighters fighting in their prime for all the marbles, you know. But shit, hey, go ahead and get the belt from Ugas. Let's see if you can get the job done. It's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be a lot tougher than his fans think. I think it's a lot tougher than people don't think Ugas got a chance think. But we're gonna see if Errol Spence is gonna be able to get the job done. and then try to unify with Terrence Crawford. But in order for him to really get some pressure and heat off of him, he got to tell the fans that. Tell the fans, tell the people that we're fighting Crawford. Whoever wins, we're fighting Crawford next. That's how you sell this fight, because neither guy's gonna be on here rocking the mic and shit. That'll give boxing fans something to look forward to. But these guys don't know how to promote and do nothing. Salute to Obsidian Lion, the Code Keeper, for the super chat. He says, "What's up, Bushido? Hypothetically, if Ugas wins and unifies, do you think the WBA will get in the way and stall out Crawford again, or do you think Kambosos will take the test with Haney?" Let me see. Where's that question at? Click on the screen. Yeah. That's like hopeful thinking, bro, in boxing. You know, he says, hypothetically, if Ugas wins and unifies, do you think the WBA will get in the way and stall out Crawford? They might, bro. Or we may see a situation to where Keith Thurman ends up fighting Ugas out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to wait. That's why I say you never know what's going to happen in boxing. You can only, you know what I'm saying? And you can only give your thoughts on what you think may happen. You don't know what's going to happen. We just don't know. Who knows, bro? You know what I'm saying? I mean, who knows? We gonna see what Ugas go decide to do if he beats Spence. Now, as far as Kambosos taking the test with Haney, what would you do? Let me ask the fans this: if you was George Kambosos, what would you do? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He's an Australian fighter who nobody heard of, right? Nobody heard of. He went up in there and put up a performance of a lifetime against Teofimo Lopez. He has tons of options right now. Which route is best for him? A fighter like him who really got a lucky break. What would you do if you was George Kambosos? You know what I'm saying? Now, us as fans, we want him to go off and fight Dev, and you know. And I guess you could say the same about other guys too, right? But George Kambosos never was out here talking shit or doing anything. He was an underdog that nobody gave a shot. So it's a totally different scenario. Why is Errol Spence Jr. not fighting Terrence Crawford in 2022? I don't know. He wants to go ahead and fight Yordenis Ugas. A high risk, low reward type of fight, in my opinion. He said it's not about belts. My kids don't eat off belts, but what's the angle of fighting Ugas? It's not like it's a big money fight. You going after a belt, right? Well, Terrence Crawford got the belt and he got money behind him. So what's the angle there? I don't get it. Hold up. I think I saw another super chat or something. Something blue. Salute to Detroit raised me for the super chat. Yeah, man. Much love, bro. Oh, YSM. There we go. I saw something. He said, Al better get off Ugas off Twitter. Bad look. Yeah, man. Salute to YSM Sports Media for the $2 super chat. Y'all go subscribe to YSM Sports Media, my boy. Yeah. He said, Al better get Ugas off Twitter. I'm telling you, bro. Get him off Twitter. Get him off Twitter, because that's not a good look, man. It's not a good look when Yordenis Ugas is out here protecting Errol Spence, man. It's not a good look at all. He said if Spence beats Ugas, he'll fight mandatory. See, that's what I'm saying, Baki. There's this whole mandatory thing. There's a lot of things that can get in the way for this fight, man. Boxing gonna have to get out the way again and see if it's gonna happen. Boxing gonna have to get out of his own way. The sanction bodies gonna have to step aside and let this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Boxing gonna have to step aside and let this fight happen. It may be Ugas Crawford though, man. So don't be surprised if it is. I'm not gonna be surprised. Tribe says no brainer, fight Haney in Australia. Yeah. WJ Lucky says if I was Campbell, I would honor my word with Haney. Yeah. Um, Haney brings in some money. Haney got the bag. He's one of the highest paid young fighters out there. He's getting more money. He's getting more money than all them dudes. And Campbell should honor that with Dev. I think he'll win a lot of respect amongst boxing fans too if he fights Devin Haney. Over those other guys, yeah, I think he'll win a lot of respect amongst boxing fans if he honors his word and fights Devin Haney, becomes truly undisputed. That's a good fight. All those are good fights down there, man. They need to make some shit happen down there. But right now, we got to deal with Errol Spence, Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis Ugas is very, very capable of playing spoiler. Very capable, people. Salute to Kush the Greatest. What's going on? Dropper Right said Errol Spence wins. You best believe Crawford would be next, man. We don't know. We really don't know. We really don't know. Now, I'll put some on it once I see those odds. You know, so once I see the odds for the fight and shit, if Ugas is a massive underdog, oh yeah, I'm putting some money on it. I'm not gonna bet nobody online or nothing though. I'm not gonna do nothing like that. But I'm betting on Ugas to pull off if he's a massive underdog on the betting lines. Absolutely. Y'all nervous. Y'all already nervous because y'all know what I'm saying is right. You could attack me and call me names and shit, but you can't call me a liar. You can't say I'm not telling you the truth. You may not like it. But truth of the matter is Yordenis Ugas is a risky fight for no fucking reason. He can make Spence look bad. It's not a tune-up. It's not. Salute to Spence for that too. It's not a tune-up. I don't think Ugas is gonna be a tune-up. Unless he comes in here and pity pats. If he's pity pats, then I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. Right? But if Ugas comes out and fights like he did against Pacquiao, oh my goodness. Be a long night for Errol Spence, you guys. Who had a hard time getting through his last camp. If you was gonna take a risk at this point in your career, when you probably maxed out at 147, you should have just took the risk against Terrence Crawford, bro. Salute to Quentin Newsom. I mean, because you know what I'm saying is right, bro. You already know. Why risk fighting Ugas, who could make you look bad, who got a lot of momentum, who's always in shape, who still got nothing to lose for the most part. Really, he got a lot to gain. And he'll be a Cuban boxing royalty if he obtains it. Man, come on, bro. This is a fight that could have waited. He could have got this thing on with Crawford. And then the winner goes off and deals with Ugas for true undisputed. I think the timing got fucked up now with this fight. I think everything was on track. Even though it was being stalled out, it was on track because they were still around the same schedule. Now, this Ugas thing could play out so many different ways. It could be a situation to where now Spencer has to rematch Ugas. It could be a situation to where the fight is controversial. It could be a situation to where Errol Spence actually loses. Hey, this is what they wanted, though. It's not what boxing fans has been asking of Errol Spence, but this is what he's giving us. Yep. So don't be mad at me if Yordenis Ugas whoops on dude. Oh yeah, Ugas do be going to the body, ain't it? That's right. Ugas is he's really active. He throws a lot of punches and he throws to the body. He throws a lot of punches, man. He gonna make a Spence work. He got a lot of arm punches, it look like, but Ugas, he be thumping up in there and he's ready to fight. And he'll take your shit. He'll take one to give one too. With some reach to him. He's not some short arm little dude that Spence gonna be able to, tower and dwarf. I think they about the same foot speed, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Ugas may have the faster hands because he be throwing them, he be thumping them motherfuckers. He be thumping. And he comes out with a good game plan. He got a good coach. Comes out with a good game plan. He's already in shape. He's always disciplined and shit. There's no little yellow beezy or getting drunk and flipping Ferraris. None of that with Ugas. He's always in shape. This is a stupid fucking fight to take. Errol Spence fans should be. This is why I said the other day, Errol Spence fans should be pissed the fuck off. This is why. This is a high risk, low reward fight for no reason. You said your kids don't eat off belts. This ain't no money fight, so what's the catch? Come on, man. You go take a risk you should have did against Crawford, bro. And that's all I'm saying. He said, I'm okay with Bud. Bud can fight Zepeda or whoever Bud wants, DW. He can fight whoever he wants, man. I ain't going for none of that. He can fight whoever he want to fight. It don't matter who Bud fight. When these dudes running for the hills, he got a belt too, and he got clout. He's part of the reason why a lot of them dudes staying relevant. Because they've been doing nothing but hiding and inactive outside of Ugas, but y'all don't care about Ugas. Y'all didn't like Ugas until now. Y'all didn't care about Ugas. He been back there. He been working. He said pure hate. See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't got nothing to say, Detroit. That's all you can say, bro. I mean, that's all you can say. I'm dropping facts, but all you can say is I'm hating. These are facts, bro. Ain't nobody hating. These are the truth. I told y'all. He should have fought Bud. Now you got to deal with the backlash, the possibility of him just looking bad or getting whooped on. I mean, it's stupid, bro. You fucked up the fight, man. This fight was boiling hot and ready in 2022. We was on the path of that fight happening. Boxing moved out the way for them to make it happen. And then he went on here and got Ugas out of a jam. Come on, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Oh, you talk about his accident, man. I rarely talk about his accident. You know what I'm saying? I rarely talk about it. See, but when you say something about it's taboo. Boxing fans destroy guys like Adrian Broner. Boxing fans destroy guys like Gennady Golovkin. Boxing fans destroy guys like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Errol Spence isn't above criticism. That's what I said earlier. He could turn rice into gold. He can walk on water. He can heal the blind. He can fly. I mean, he's Errol Spence, all lower thigh. Come on, man. What the fuck? Y'all act like dude is God, bro. But I'm telling you here, he's human. And if he don't got much time left at 147. He told us that. And at the time he should have spent it dealing with Crawford. Look at that dude. That's not how Spence looks. Who is that? That's not Errol Spence. That's not Errol Spence. That's how he was looking going into the fucking Pacquiao fight. He don't got much left. But y'all so focused being Crawford's matchmaker and his negotiator and his promoter. Man, get up out of here, bro. That was a stupid fight to take. If you was going to fight anybody tough, any of the champions, you know what I'm saying, any of that shit, it shouldn't have been Ugas. It should have been Crawford. High risk, high reward. If you lost to Crawford, well, you know, we expected it at this point anyway. Crawford's a bad motherfucker. But you lose against Ugas. They be like, who is this guy? Well, he also beat Manny Pacquiao. Box fans just sleep on him because he's Yordenis Ugas. And he looks like Gumby. So they sleep on him. But he's very capable of playing spoiler in this whole thing we've been talking about for years. And hey, that's what we get. That's what we get. Yeah, Brooke was beating up on him too. Brooke was giving Bud some work too, though. Brooke was tough. But Crawford just got him up out of there, bro. I mean, what could I say? He just got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. And it seemed like once Crawford realized he was losing against Porter, somebody brought it up. Like it seemed like Crawford was almost playing with Porter until he realized he was actually losing on the scorecards. And he's like, "Oh shit, let me go and end this." Like it's like he can just end it at any time. I need to see him in there with like Spence or somebody, see if he could do that to those dudes too. See, they downplayed the whole Porter thing, but we all knew what was coming for Sean. We all knew what was coming. He got stopped twice in the same round. Once Crawford turned it up on him. He just turned it up on him instantly. Like, oh shit, let me stop playing. Let me get them up out of here. If I fucking around and lose a decision or something. Just turned it up on him easily. Who else is doing it like that? Nobody, bro. It's almost like he was just playing with Porter, carrying him or some shit. Then he just turned it up and got him up out of there and shit. And the fight just ended. He hit Kell Brook with what? Just ended the fight. The Spence and them don't want to deal with that shit, bro. Yep. That's why Pacquiao wanted $40 million. That's why Keith Thurman wants $10 million. They don't want to deal with that shit. You up in there fighting them. Yeah, you doing good. The next thing you know, boom, you out. You wobbled. You getting pounded on. Referee pulling them up off you. They don't want to deal with that. 1 minute they sitting there. Yeah, they squared up. They doing good. Next thing you know, the referee pulling them off. They don't even know what happened. They don't want to deal with nothing like that. Dude could do too much in there. And he ain't like he slowed down yet. So this whole Ugas thing, like, you know what? Yeah, let me go. See, that's what happened after the Crawford Porter fight. They was watching Bud to see if he slowed down or show any signs of slowing down. He didn't really show any signs of slowing down. So they was like, and then he stopped Sean. They was like, oh no, we going with the Ugas fight. Fuck that. He ain't slow enough yet. He ain't slowed down enough yet. We going with the Ugas fight. Then we go come back and revisit this thing in 2023. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.